call on. As always, when you come up on stage, please turn on your camera so we can see your beautiful face. And TikTok, I'm going to live stream my Discord so you guys can see what we're doing and what we're talking about, and all the people in Discord. What we're going to do today and every day from now on is we're just going to search deals out for you guys, because I want you guys to it's just really important to get on the phone. I don't know what it's going to take to get you on the phone, but that's our main deal. Okay, TikTok. I don't know how great this is, but I'm gonna see what I can do to get that going well. Right. SW, you want to come up here? I'm gonna check out your shack. We got a shack here for you. Let's see. Where's SW? He sent me a DM with a. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's do. Oh, there it is. SW. Here we go. All right, come on up. Let's see what you got here.
How's it going?
How are you? So, you got this little kind of shacky thing. It's an interesting place. Let's see what it looks like inside. Here, TikTok, I'll let you guys see what we're looking at. Okay.
Oh, this one's a duplex.
Okay. And what are the
front
rents?
and back? 750 would be on the lower end. That's why I ran numbers off a piece. 1,500.
Okay. Right.
And then I got them down to 65. It was listed for 85.
65 is what you're, and now keep in mind, that's probably exactly what they're asking for, because you need probably at least $20,000 in renovation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Look at all that.
I mean, it could definitely use an update, but he said it is turnkey.
This is
Looks
turnkey?
like from the 70s.
This is not turnkey. Here's why. Oh. SW, what do you consider turnkey?
I was going off of what he told me. I mean, it looks like this thing hasn't changed since the 70s, but
this thing is hammered. It's totally not turnkey. Do you see any of the here? Let me share my pictures. I'll show it to you. Do you have Wholesale Atlas yet?
Which one are you looking at? I think you're looking at the wrong one.
Okay,
because when you put the address in Wholesale Atlas, it gives you a different house.
Oh, is it doing that? Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, it pops up wrong. So I had to look it up differently. I actually got it to come up on Wholesale, but I had to look up a whole different address.
Okay, send me the link from Wholesale. Yeah, because this one, see what I'm looking at?
Yeah, that one's the one that is hammered. This one's a different one. How do I
He thinks that this is turnkey. Okay, so it's not turnkey. Perfect. And that's not the address then, right?
No. Let me.
Okay. If anybody wants this one though, grab it and go offer, $5,000, $2,000. Just see what happens.
I sent you the pictures in your DM. I'm not quite sure how to share the link though. How do I do that?
So look right here on Wholesale Atlas. There's this little link next to the heart on the picture, and then that will say, it'll copy the link. It's also up here, so you can just take this and copy it. Same kind of thing. See how to do that?
Oh, there you go.
Perfect. Yeah, and guys, when you send me a property, just send me the, there we go. Okay, this is going to make more sense.
And I sent you the pictures in your DM, the interior pictures.
Okay, cool. And so they're asking 74.
Well, that's what it's on Facebook for 85. So that's probably an old listing, but yeah.
But if I can find it online for 74, that's the price. Okay, so watch. When I go to Zillow, it's off market, but it says 74. And so anybody looking is going to find that, and they're going to say, oh, it should be 74. Okay, as an investor, that's what happens.
Okay.
All right, so you're offering how much?
I started at 50, and he was firm on 65.
Yeah. Okay. Not really a
But
deal.
if my numbers are right, it's still like a 40% cash on cash. I put $5,000 for rehab
Okay, good.
and $750 a door, so 1,500.
1,500. Right. On the normal. Yeah, you're cash flowing 585, 33. I'll take out the
Yeah, take
assignment
that
fee.
out. It should be around 40. Yeah.
Yeah. No, okay. I'm down. Yeah, it's just one of the things that happens is if a realtor, I mean if an investor, and it's purely mental, if an investor looks at it and sees that it's for sale for 74 and it's going to need 5,000, that puts it to 80 basically, right? So they're like, wait a minute, it's 80, and then it's on here for 74. I want that much less. So a lot of times we just have to wait on these. Have you already made the 65 offer?
No, I mean, I offered him 50, and he said 65 is the best he can do, and I told him I'll let him know if that works or not.
Yeah, just send him a note and said I talked to my lender, and yeah, there's no chance that we can go that low. And just say thanks so much, and that's that. This is a game, it's a waiting game, and I've referred to it as setting time bombs. And so you're just setting time bombs. Nobody's going to be like, oh yeah, I really want to give you my property for way less than I'm asking for. But in a month, you might call and be like, hey, remember that offer we went with? Can we do that again? Okay.
Okay, so this won't work at 65 just because it's listed on Zillow for that.
Exactly. That's the big one. We can definitely give it a shot, but just my experience. I put through about 3,400 deals so far. And it's for whatever reason, if they see that you're not getting a deep enough discount, they're not interested. And so if you can get him to take this thing off, that's going to help your case. Make that part of the deal. Like, hey, you got this listing on Zillow. Can you just go delete that, please?
Okay.
I don't know if you can even delete it.
I don't know. I was just going off of Facebook because he's asking 85 now. He said he used to rent it out $500 a week, and he'd rent it out to like 2 guys at a time. But I didn't go off those numbers. But that's why he was.
You can't go off those numbers. That's insanely high per side. $2,000 a month.
Well, yeah, because he was saying he rented it out to contractors, I guess, or something like that.
Yeah,
Short term.
sometimes there's a special deal that somebody's in town or whatever. We've got a place in New Mexico that Google was building, and they rented it out for 2 years just while they built and put their contractors in there. So yeah, but I mean, it's stick tight and ask him. Say, is there any way you've got an ad on Zillow? Any way you can take that down, because it's showing off market. It's not like he's trying to grab anybody. So,
I actually used that in the negotiation. I told him, I was like, I'm seeing it for 74 over here. So,
you did.
That's when
Yeah. Build the rapport and just ask him if you can pull that off. That will help. That'll help you a lot. Because then it makes sense, because then the rents work, everything works. Nobody's going to look at it and say, wait a minute, that's not a discount, especially with the $5,000.
Okay. Even if they see that it says off market, would they know
100%.
that that's an old, well, I
I'm
guess
an
they don't
investor.
know.
First place I'll go, and I'll be like, oh, that's not that great a deal, and move on. I don't even investigate it at that point. But if this price is 35, and I see it up for 74, I'm like, whoa, somebody got a killer deal. Okay, yeah, I want to do that. It's purely mental. It's not, has nothing to do, because your cash on cash is still good. But if I see it for half the price, then I'm more excited about it as an investor.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Sorry about that.
That makes sense.
All right. Keep on killing it. You're all over Facebook. Have you? I mean, are you searching at all on wholesale?
Yeah, I have been. I've been doing both. I've been making calls. I've got these children running around, so it's a lot easier for me to text somebody than call them.
Oh,
Have
gotcha.
a loud
Yeah,
background.
yeah, that iMessage works better.
Yeah, but I do both.
Okay,
It's
sweet.
also easier for me to stay organized. I'm having a hard time staying organized over the phone,
Hard
so I got to
part.
figure that out.
Well, and what I do is anytime I call somebody and if I leave a message or anything, I just put the address in my contacts with their name. So I do the address as their last name and the first name of the realtor, or the first and last name of the realtor.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, and in there you can actually there's a spot you can put notes. You can add notes to their contact, and so I've been doing that too.
Yeah, that's perfect. So that way when they call, I don't know, yesterday I got a call from somebody. I'm like, I don't know who you are. And she was really patient, and you can build rapport while you're being a moron trying to find them. But yeah, it's really important to stay organized.
Definitely. All right.
Okay, coolio.
Thank you very
See,
much.
you bet, buddy. Take it easy. All right. Let's see who else is here. Cam, Mr. Saint. Oh, we got a full house today, everybody. And I really want to hear from. Hold on, where is he? Let's see if he's here. Maybe not. I thought Gene was here earlier. Oh, Kimberly, you've changed names.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry to wake you. It is only 8 o'clock. We'll give you that. How's the move going? You all set?
I am. No, today I'm going to Santa Monica and I'm going to give my application and I'm going to bargain.
Good. Absolutely. Always bargain. Always.
Yesterday, I did what you told me to do, just ask for stuff.
Yeah.
I was on my way back and there's this kebab spots. And I was like, can I get a free lamb kebab? And they're like, yeah. And they gave it to me.
That's awesome.
And then they also like offered me coffee. And they gave me coffee.
How nice is that?
And I was like,
Okay,
oh,
next time, if somebody does that, shout them out on your TikTok or something. Just be like, hey, this place is awesome. Don't tell them
yeah, I was
they're
just like,
giving
well,
free.
really, I can just ask and I'll get.
I have a
I
feeling
called
you're
the
gonna.
other ones, the
Yeah.
3 leads that you sent me yesterday. They left me on voicemail, and they also, I think they're from the same company.
Oh, they were. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So what you going after today? What's the latest?
The latest is I have my coffee. I am ready to get an application, and I hope that I can get like 2, 3 phone like leads from Texas, El Paso, Texas.
Is that what you want? You want me to get you something?
Yeah, please.
Yep. Where do you want to go?
Texas, El Paso,
A possum. What is that?
El Paso,
Oh, El Paso.
El Paso,
Say it in Spanish. El
El
Paso.
Paso.
El Paso. Why do you want to go to El Paso, Texas?
Maybe because they have closer to the border.
Okay, so it's Spanish speaking. That's the
Maybe.
idea. Yeah, absolutely. Anywhere along the border, if you speak Spanish, then you're gonna rock it. You're gonna have instant rapport. You're gonna be able to chat with them. They're gonna love it. Let's see. I'm not sure what the rents are down there. So, hey TikTok, just so you see what we're doing, this is Wholesale Atlas, and we pull up deals here. It's super simple. There's a lead generation. We just put in a city. And so for Kimberly, who is now Cam.
Hmm.
Why Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why, Cam? What's that come?
I'm trans.
Because you're trans, so you're Cam on one day, and then you're.
No,
And then
I'm
you're
just
Kim.
like, it's a process of changing it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
From what to what?
I mean, from Kimberly to Cam.
Okay, so you're going from Kimberly to Cam.
Yeah.
Nice. So today you're Cam.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'm Kimberly. I feel that Cam can get shit together.
Well, good. As long as I know, if I say yes, sir, or yes, ma'am, then I don't want
I'm
to.
not gonna be offended. Don't worry about it.
I don't care. You're married. We're tight.
I really don't care.
I'm psyched. It's funny because I have my niece is lesbian, but she explained the they them to me in such a great way. And she's like, okay, let's say you're in a restaurant and there's a phone on the table and you just saw people leave. And you're like, oh, they left their phone. I'm like, oh yeah, that works. Because I can't give the English now when I'm saying they, them. I don't know. But it's like, oh, they left their phone. That makes sense.
I don't even know English, period. But it's fine. Whatever.
It's fine. Okay, look at this place. Let's see,
That looks like
80,000.
no, that's crunchy. Okay.
Well, it's huge.
I mean, that's a big property.
Yeah, let's see what's going on. Middle of the desert. I'm not hating this. Let's see what's going on inside. Livable. I mean, it's it's a definitely rentable for 80 grand. All that room.
Mm-hmm.
You might be excited about that. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to send you this link. You're going to just call on it. They're saying that the rents. So I just want to make sure you guys are always just confirming the rents. So at 1,500, this is a deal to call. So I'm just going to send this to you, and you're going to call it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Since you know how to call, I'm going to just give you 3 of them so you can call. You don't need to do them live.
Thank you.
Is that you, Cam? There we go. All right. And then we're going to go to, let me put this here. Just so I know that this one's yours.
I started hearing the book that you sent me.
Oh, good. Pretty cool,
Yeah.
right? It's an easy
Yeah.
read. So it's an easy listen. He's got a great voice too. I mean, when he does his thing, he's pretty solid. Hate it. Let's see. 87, 1,800. Well, look at this one. Okay, so this one's pretty destroyed. At least whatever they built here is hammered. Oh, so hammered. Okay, worth a call. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and the call is going to be you're going to offer $1,000. Okay.
Okay.
And the only reason is, well, that's weird. This took us to Socorro, Texas. I don't know.
Oh my God! You know what Socorro means?
Huh.
Socorro means help.
Oh,
My
no
house
kidding.
needs help.
That house does need Socorro. Okay, I'm going to send you this link. Here it comes. I want you to just offer $1,000 just because. I want you to learn how to lowball the crap out of somebody.
Okay.
Why are we in Socorro? I mean, the Socorro, Texas, maybe that's close. Yes, they're putting us into Socorro. 1,100, just because it's a big place, I'm going to let you look at this one. I don't love this one. What do you think?
I mean, no wonder why that town is called Socorro.
Yeah, the whole place needs help.
Yeah.
Pass over that one. But again, if you want, I'll send you this link. If you want to call and offer $1,000, I never have a problem with why not?
Okay.
A little story. While growing up, my brother found land in New Mexico, and he bought it for $50 an acre. And they were just single acres all over the place. And now 30 years later, it's probably worth 10, 11 million. He bought 127 of them.
Oh,
And it was just calling and making offers. Let's see this one. Rents are, no, that's not that great. 1,500 is better, but something's fishy here. When they have a picture like that, usually it means it's an empty lot with plans. That's exactly what it is.
Mm.
They're saying,
Okay.
here, empty lot, and here's the plans. You don't want to deal with that. Okay, so I give you two that are just calls for fun. This one's 1,300. They've got a loan still. We're not going to mess with it. We're not going to mess with that one. 25. Yeah, these rents aren't the greatest. Nope, we want higher rents. Here we go. Just a little bit better. 1,400, 1,200. El Paso's not the greatest for rents.
Maybe one from Houston.
Yeah, we can go to Houston. You know, we're gonna have. We actually, I don't know if we did it yet. Marilyn can tell me, but we had a great meeting yesterday for about an hour with a guy that's got a hedge fund that he's connected with, and they're going to give us their buy box, and so we're going to start searching straight for them. And I've got another one who's one of our students, and he's the one that actually does this the real estate. What's it called? I can never get the name right. Real estate deal. So it's RETA, Real Estate Deal Analyzer program, and he wants to team up with us as well. So he'll have stuff in Tulsa. This one's not bad. I don't love these. I want to give you something better. So those are fun ones just to goof around with. I don't like any of them. Let's go to Houston. See what's going on there. And know that in Texas, you're going to come across holding fees that you have to pay. So it's pretty standard. So don't be shocked by it. It's usually like a $500. It's almost like an EMD, but it's just a holding fee, and it's refundable. They just want to make sure you're serious. Okay, let's take a look here. So good. Okay, now we're going into let's take it up to 73. Let's see. These are all okay. Here we go. 1,200 for 80,000. That's within the 1% rule. That's what we like. Looks pretty good. It's tiny, but well, that's called a facade when they do just the front.
Yeah.
Needs a lot of help. You want to deal with those or no?
I can try.
Okay, so again,
you know what they're selling.
Yeah, I mean, this is one that you just tell them, hey, I've got $1,000 for this if you want it, and move on. I mean, just make it a quick call and just, and see what they say. Maybe they'll, you know what? No, I'm not going to even waste your time with this one.
Okay.
Hate it. I don't know why I'm on the kick of offering 1,000. I'm going to go past condos for a minute just to see if we have anything else that is single family. They owe, so I'm not going to go for that one. Hey guys, I don't know if you're recognizing how quick it is and how easy it is to just run through properties on Wholesale Atlas. Here we go. 98, 1,800. Might be a condo, but it's got a good, it's an apartment, but it's got a good rent. So yeah, this is a good one. Call on this one. Make sure, again, you've got to verify your rents, okay? Make sure to always verify the rent, because that's the whole reason I like this. Is it's $100,000, but it's saying Section 8 can get you 1,860. Okay.
What's the difference between a normal rent and a Section 8 rent?
Section 8 is the government helps the renter, so the government will pay 50 or 70% of the rent, and then the renter is responsible for the other part of it. Okay, so this one's right at it, but it looks like it's kind of turnkey. So, oh, they've got equity. Let's bag that. They're not going to be hurting. 1,600, 1,400, good for 100,000. Let's see what that one is. That one needs a little bit of help. This is about $20,000 or $30,000 in renovations. So figure that in your offer price, but come in at 50% of what they're asking, just to start off with, and see what you can do. Okay, I'm going to send you that one. There you
How
go.
much?
Always 50%. I like to do so. Like this one's $100,000. I would come in and offer 50, and here's
Okay.
why. So we go 50,000 here. Let's go with the lower rents, the normal rents. We're going to make $461 a month if we can get it at that price. Take out the assignment fee and you get a 55%. Okay. So those are sellable, and that's what we're looking for. We just want to hammer these phones and get these going. Okay, let's see. That one's good. That one's good. 2,400, 1,400. Let's see what this one's got going on. This might be a good one too. Okay, so this one needs a little bit of work. Yep. Okay, so again, I figure on these, 30, like 20,000 maybe would put this right where it needs to be, and so go in and offer half. They've been on for 245 days. You could probably even go less than half. But again, on all these, you're not going to make the offer until you talk to them, find out what the reason is for selling. Like, go through the whole process. Don't just make an offer. Those ones that are really hammered, you can just make an offer. So
Okay.
sometimes we do, sometimes we build rapport, sometimes we don't. 1,100.
Okay, so it's not worth it when they're like all destroyed.
When it's bad and you're just taking a shot, that's fine. But if you want to build rapport and talk to them and get to know them, and then try to give them a good offer.
When they need to borrow, we don't build rapport.
Build the rapport. That's okay. So this one's not bad. Make sure, again, confirm the rents, guys. Make sure the rents are all confirmed before you, and you just have to ask them about it. Okay, I'm sending you this one too. That's a good one because it's got good rents. Do you see 1,200? And this one is 109. And just don't be afraid to offer half. But find out what's going on. Okay, I've given you 1, 2, 3, 4 in El Paso, and then 3 there. You should be busy for quite a while.
Thank you. I have a question. This is my last thing. You mentioned, I think this week, about finding houses, and then we just get like a fee, like for providing a good deal.
Yeah, that's got potential. What do you think?
I want to have more information about it. I was kind of like not present when I was hearing that. If you give me like information about that, I would like to like at least start that like as a side hustle, and then mainly prioritize.
So I got to work it out with you guys, just so, because I feel like my whole motivation on this is I feel like you guys are doing a lot of work and you're not getting paid. And when it does happen, it takes about 2.5, 3 months to get your money out of these deals. When you have to go through closing with, you have to do everything. But if you guys want, and you find a deal and I say, let me take a look at it, and if I love it, I could rank it and price wise from like $100 to 250 or something, and just say, you know what, I want to buy that deal from you right now for that price. And you decide. I mean, or you can go through a JV with me and we can go 30, 30, 40, or you can just, or you can do it yourself. Yeah, that is called bird dogging. And yeah, and so it's one of those situations where if you're hard up for cash, I mean, it's funny. I get criticized. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're taking advantage of people that need money." I'm like, yeah, I mean, okay, but also, if you need the money and I can provide it, then why wouldn't we do that? So 100%, I want to make sure it's your decision at the very end. But if you're, if you're hurting for a couple $100 that just to get things going, and you can find 2 or 3 in a couple days, well, now we're talking, 300 to 7 in just finding things. The only process is I'm going to personally be the one buying it. And so I'll look at it, I'll vet it, I'll be like, okay, I think you found something great here. And I think this one's worth whatever. And then you guys decide. Is that something, in the chat, let me know if that's something that's interesting to you, and again, when people criticize me about it, they say, well, you're preying upon people that need some money. I'm like,
sometimes I'm not good with deals. I'm not good negotiating. So if it's starting for me, will work. Like, I know how to find deals. I'm going to provide that service as like entry level real estate.
Well, and it's more than anything, I just want to get you guys motivated to get on the phone with the realtors and get the ball rolling. And if I can motivate you with money, well, geez, that's great too. Again, I won't know. It's going to be a risk on my side because I'm doing it before it sells. I'm doing it, So I'm kind of open for discussions on it. It's nothing set in stone yet, but we might have somebody come in and help you guys learn how to bird dog. I don't know. What do you think?
I am interested. If I don't have houses, I would like to find deals in the meantime, like learn a little bit of both. I feel like it's a good strategy.
Okay, cool. If you like it, then that's we're gonna keep exploring it. I think that's going to be very helpful. Okay, good. I do too. That's where I'm just going from the standpoint of I want to keep you guys motivated. And honestly, I've been doing this, going live and everything for about 6 months, and I noticed that people fall off pretty fast, and then they disappear. And I'm like, they wanted to do this. They were deep. They got the education, and then something else, got them going. So that's kind of the whole reason I'm doing it. All right, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and guys in TikTok, if you want to, the link in my bio is my Discord, and it's free, and then you don't have to look at it on a computer, and you can come in and hang out with us. Let's see.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, go call. Get those things going.
Yes, sir.
All right. Never underestimate how helpful 200. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad you're saying that. And let's see. Yes, Rick, I will. No, it's going to be a buy box, and it's going to be something. And it's a really good point because I've done the dump all your things on me. It's going to probably have to be something that you come onto the live and we talk about, and I'll make the decision on the live. So I won't do, I won't do a ton. And Mr. Saint, you're right. It is a huge risk on my side. So what's up? How are you, buddy? Oh, are we doing this again? I can't hear you. Why? Oh, okay. Let's call Chris. Send me or come up on stage, Jenna. Let's get Chris on the phone. That's good news. I'll pull you up. We'll wait for Mr. Saint. His Wi-Fi is terrible. But again, TikTok, come on in. Let's hang out. The Discord is 100% free, so you can come in here anytime. And what I do is I like to get you guys deals to call on and get you motivated to call. If you've ever even thought about being a realtor, this is a great way to test it and see without having to do any of the, you don't have to do any lessons or licenses or any of that stuff. Okay, Jenna, Mr. Saint's working on his audio.
I was trying to get my camera on for you.
Good job.
I followed up with Mr. Chris this morning, and he texted back saying the same stuff. Okay. And so I said, can you please call my advisor, Trent? He called you yesterday. We would like to understand the situation better. And he's been texting me back and forth as of the last couple of minutes. So it's like, maybe now would be a good time to try and call him.
Yeah, let's call him. Let's see what happens. I think I've got his number here. Let's try him. And where are we at with it? Give me a quick synopsis.
This was the one where we were trying to come in and take over the loan completely. And then he came back and he won't present the contract or he won't present the offer because he doesn't have a contract. And I've presented him a POF and a PSA. So I just don't understand why he won't present the offer to the seller.
Let's call him right now. I've got his number. He's 244, right?
Let me double check for you.
I think it's right. It says Chris, Colorado Springs Realtor, so I think that's right.
244-0433.
Yep, got it. Okay, good. Boom, boom. Good job, Jenna. Way to stay on him.
Thank you.
Chris Holmes with Coldwell Banker Beyond. I'm away from my phone at the moment, but you can leave your name, number.
Trying again.
He had just texted me back and said, "It's simple. This is what my seller have asked me to relay. We also have buyers circling."
Chris. How are you, buddy?
Good, sir.
Good. I'm chatting with Jenna. We just wanted to see if there's any movement. Are they getting any hungrier to sell? What's going on with that property?
Oh, Trent, I think you dialed the wrong number.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, who's this?
This is Curtis. I called you yesterday.
Oh, geez. Sorry, Curtis. I did. I was fat fingers. I apologize.
No worries,
Okay,
man.
bro. Take it easy. See ya. Oops. Yep, that is Curtis. Okay. Where is he? Chris Combs, right?
Yes.
Oh, just updated.
Hi, you've reached Chris Combs with Coldwell Banker Beyond. I'm away from my phone at the moment.
Okay, let's try him again. I'll try not to be.
Hi, you've reached Chris Combs with Coldwell Banker Beyond.
Yeah, just ask him via text. Say, hey, can we give you a call and discuss this? Okay, Mr. Saint, well, you let me know. Just wave to me. Mr. Saint, how's your audio now? Well, if that's any indication, it's terrible because I don't hear you. Let's see. Camera's coming up. We're rolling the dice. We never know. We never know.
Yeah, he was saying that he doesn't think it's going to work. And I said, I feel otherwise. I do feel like it would work. You just won't present my offer.
Okay, but we want to be careful not to get.
I haven't said anything yet. That's what I want to say.
Really polite. Then just say, oh, great. Can we get on a call and you can explain it to us? Why is always a great question to ask people when they're being, when they're being difficult. Whoa, Josh just put a ton of words in the chat. Bro, I never read that much. You text like my wife. What's going on? She'll send me something like that, and I just call her. I'm like, I have no idea what your text said. Just tell me about it. You want to come up? Josh, you can hang out with us. So many words. Okay. Yeah, let's just see if Chris is into it, and we'll try to get back to him when we can. Okay.
Sounds good with me. I did just ask him. I said, oh, great. We are trying to give you a call so you could explain the situation to us.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens there.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, Trent.
See ya. Kevin, I use my personal one. I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. I do have SalesMate as well for my team. So they use that from the Philippines. But yeah, I just use my cell phone. It's easier. I'm on it all the time. It's yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna get blown up at one point, but whatever. But yeah, Amir was right. Use Google Voice if you can. Okay. Anybody want a deal? Anybody want to have a reason to call people today? Let's see. And also, I want to see if Gene's here. I was pretty mean to Gene yesterday, and so I want to see if it motivated him or made him think that, oh, Gene, I see you. You're here. Come on up. Gene, are you still with us? Or did yesterday blow you up too much? Come on up, Gene. Oh, Mr. Saint's gonna try again too. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's hear you. Did it work?
Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you all the way. Perfect.
Oh, perfect. You know what it is? I had to turn off thing in the settings that I apparently turned on.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. It's called voice something. Anyway, I'm up.
Yeah, let me know. I mean, when somebody else has that problem.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
And, you're asking if I'm licensed.
Right now.
I am not licensed, and you don't have to be licensed to do you don't have to be licensed to do wholesale real estate. I'm going to go back and forth to TikTok and you guys the whole day. I'm going to try to get because I feel like I'm always ignoring the TikTok guys. Okay, so Mr. Saint, what you got for me?
Really, I just wanted to pick up from the other day as far as probably just getting a lead and hearing at least one of my phone calls, because I really need.
Let's do it. And you're not on your phone right now? Are you on your phone?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm on my phone. I was trying to get on my computer, but the voice wasn't working.
Do you have an iPad? Because you can do. I do mine all from an iPad.
I got two. I mean, I got two phones. I'm on.
Perfect. Good. We can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Give me let's go through the whole process. Hey, TikTok, take a peek at this. You can see what we got going on here. So here's the Wholesale Atlas, the easiest way to search for properties in all of wholesaling. Give me a city. Where do you want to be? What's your favorite?
Florida.
Florida's the state.
City in Florida, Panama City.
Panama City. See, so we're going to sort by price. And I know Panama City, Florida. It's not the most upscale area, which is kind of good. Right off the bat, we've got this one's 200,000, but it rents for 2,100, which is kind of rare. Let's see. That's within the 1% rule. And it looks like an apartment condo. Not horrible, right? That's okay. That one's gonna be on standby. I'll send you the link for that one. That can be a later one. Sometimes they're not super sellable, but it's always depends on the market and how much of a discount you can get out of that. So let me find you something else too. All right, so we got 200,000, 2,100. This looks like another one that is okay. I don't love this. So I look at when we're looking at all the different things. I'm looking at 53% is what they owe. Let me sure that TikTok can see that. 53% is what they owe on their loan, and their interest rate's not amazing. So we're going to move past that one. Same thing here. They owe 50%. When they owe in the 30%, then we can start looking at things. So 210. Yeah, these are some okay rentals for Florida. So let's look at this one. Again, there is one open mortgage, and the mortgage, I'm not sure. I'm assuming this isn't a duplex. Let's double check. Yeah, it's just it's one side, so it's a shared house. In general, those don't sell that well. So let's just save you some time and energy. These all look like they're condos. Condo. Let's see if there's anything single family homes. Yeah, all these are attached. Maybe that's the living down there. Okay, so let's see. That one. Okay, we like this one. Again, it's a condo, but let's give it a go, because this is mostly Mr. Saint is going to show us his technique of talking to realtors. Okay, this is the one we're going to do. I'm going to send that to you so you have all the information.
Okay.
Just click on that link and it will pull up. Do you have Wholesale Atlas? Because it'll pull up your Wholesale Atlas.
Yeah.
If not, it'll just let you. Okay.
I
Perfect.
do. I'm just getting on the Discord on my computer real quick so I can pick up that link.
No worries. When was it? Was this one, right?
And it's the last link you sent me, correct?
Yeah, Lighthouse. Hey, Marilyn, if you can put that link in the into TikTok. I don't know if we can do that. I don't know if it allows us to. Then people can see it on their own computers if they want to. Or phone.
Arbor Boulevard, right?
Lighthouse Road.
Ooh, so this is the wrong
one. Hold on, maybe I haven't sent it to you yet. Yeah, I didn't send it to you.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem.
Not bad. Quit yelling at me. I'm just a kid. Where did I put it? Hold on. Lighthouse Road. Analyze lead. Send link. And here it comes. That's the one I think we can call on. This will be this will be a good one to find out motivation because it's definitely not staged. This is all some stuff because it's not high end enough to be staged. Yeah.
Okay.
Give it a go.
Alrighty. One second. Your boys get nervous.
Are you getting nervous?
Yeah, actually I am. It suddenly sprung on me. I love it.
You know, if you cry, you'll make my day. That's the best.
Will never happen. All right, 1 second. 50%. All right, 220. So 120.
Wait, why are you thinking about numbers? Why are you thinking about numbers?
Now, I just want to get it in my head real quick before.
Just want to make sure. No numbers on the first call. Hey, TikTok, the way we do things is we do not give any numbers on the first call. We're just trying to build rapport. And so Mr. Saint's going to do this unless he pees his pants and has to go change.
All right. 1 second. Calling now.
Okay. Be nervous. Did you turn off noise suppression?
No.
Go ahead and turn it. Turn it. Oh, you. Yeah. Do you know how to get to it? It's right where it says video connected. I don't know if it's already ringing or not because I can't hear. So where it says video connected, just
hello, hi, how are you?
Okay, shoot, we're not gonna do
I'm looking at your listing here on Lighthouse Road. Is that still available? Yeah, 710 Lighthouse Road. Awesome. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? Are you a realtor? No, I'm an investor. I have a couple of properties, and this is my third pickup. So, yeah, I'm just looking to find out a little bit more information about this one. Oh yeah, it's a good. Oh, she's selling out. You know, just selling. She already sold 2. There's the last one left. So. Oh, so she had 3 in her portfolio, and this is the last one left. So she's just looking to kind of like liquidate. She, you know, she just got to downsize. Oh, she just has to downsize. Okay. Renovate inside, do a bunch of stuff, and you know, that's what business is. She's taking a loss, but okay. She just put new AC in the unit. Yeah, she did some work in the kitchen, backsplash. You know, nothing major. Repainted the whole unit. Okay. And I'm not too familiar with the area. Like I said, I'm an investor, so I'm just kind of, you know, looking around. So this is normal to have like a unit like this in terms of like being adjacent to the next property. So kind of like a townhouse kind of feel. So the market is done right now. So it's extremely high, but it covers insurance for the outside of the building and water and trash is free. You know that comes in the HOA. Pool, that's that. Truly covers a lot. Still high, so yeah. All right. Let me run some numbers and get back to you. It kind of sounds like you're from my island. Where you from? Oh, Barbados. All right, close enough, close enough. All right, let me give you a call back. My name is Saint, and I'll give you a call back. All right, sounds good. Hello?
Okay, good.
I was trying to build rapport there. He was a little anxious.
No, and that's, yeah, when you said you sound like you're from the islands, it gave him something to talk about. That's great. And you said it with an accent. That was the best part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, islands. Oh, I'm like, what just happened? Good. No, really good. One thing I did not even look at is HOAs are $500 a month, and so that's going to kill the deal. But I want you to understand, making those phone calls is everything, because I want you to do like 10 more today. So let's just find another one real quick, and I don't care what it is, because what's going to happen is what I want you to do is when you call, first of all, you were using like, hey, you're my third pickup. Don't ever say that, because
no. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Sounds like you're the guy that's just like, I'm just calling. We don't want to give them the impression that we're wholesalers, because they hate wholesalers.
Oh no, not my third pickup. I said my third property.
What?
I'm an investor. I said I'm an investor looking at this is going to be my third property.
Oh, third property to pick up. I got you.
Right,
okay.
right.
I know what you're saying. And really simple at the beginning, and it seems to work for me, is I just go, hey, I'm calling about 710 Lighthouse. That's it. Like, not even how you doing? Is this a good time? All that stuff.
Right.
Is so overused by wholesalers that it just screams that we're trying to, lowball and be wholesalers.
100%. I was scrambling trying to find the echo cancellation, and then he picked up, and then I was like, try to make conversation in between time.
Yeah, you're like, eh. But you know what?
I'm like, hey, how you doing?
In those situations, don't be afraid to say, oh, shoot, hang on 2 seconds. My computer just screwed up. You know what I mean? Because I want you to have confidence when you're on the phone. Your voice is everything. Like when you're
100%.
talking to people, and even when we're talking to each other, I'm building rapport with you all the time. That's what we do. That's why this makes this fun, is because, we now know that Cam Kimberly is trans. And so, awesome. Now I've gotten to know a little bit more about Kimberly. I want to find these things out, because then we've got rapport, and then we can do business together, which is great. So those are and that's a very personal thing for her to tell us, but she did. And I think, that just, I get a sense of like real pride when somebody's like, okay, I trust you this much. I'm like, wow, that's great. We want that with realtors all the time.
100%.
Okay, I'm going to give you another one. I don't like this area just because the HOAs are going to kill us. So let's find. I'm going to put you to Birmingham.
So even if I get this for 120, even if she wants to sell the HOA, still going to kill us?
Yeah, it's $500 a month, and so that's now your rent is $1,500 a month, because you have to pay the HOA. That unless you tell the renter they're paying the HOA too. It's a hassle. It's not an easy sell. And so let's something else. Here's what's cool too. Let's go to Plano, Grand Prairie, Texas. Okay, let's try that. How about that? That's 200,000. Plano's bigger. Let's go to Plano. Even though I used to have a pizza place in Grand Prairie. No, it was a Mesquite. That's where it was. Okay, but again, yeah, you're really good. I mean, you just let yourself be good, and don't care so much, because it's so funny. Everybody wants to like, oh, these are my credentials. Not necessary. Not on the first call. Like, I'm just a guy. I'm just calling another person, just trying to figure it out. Okay, price, high to low, apply filters. Let's see. Is that the lowest one in Plano? Come on. The lowest one's 380. But they get a 3,000. Well, they get, oh, there we go. I was like, that's not right. Okay, most of those are attached. Let's try to find one that's a real. Wow, Plano's expensive too. So here's what I'm looking for, guys, and I'll show you guys on TikTok. We do something called the 1% rule. And so I'm looking through here, and I want this number, the 2,500. If you took off those 2 zeros, then I want that rent to be at least 2,500. We can see, because Wholesale Atlas shows you all at once, that it's 2,000, and so we need that to be 2,500 to call on it. Now this one's 260, but it is 2,500 for the rents. Well, that's Section 8 rents, so that might not be right either. I like normal rents to be up there. Yeah, this isn't great. Okay, we're going somewhere else. I don't love Plano, Texas. I do love Baltimore. That's our go-to. Well, you know what? Let's do Tulsa. That's where we're going to have a potential buy box. So let's see what they've got in Tulsa. Okay, we're going to sort by price, low to high, apply the filters. There we go. Now we're talking. So let's just start here. 1,350. It's a $43,000 place. I don't think we've called this one before. And it's the first one on the deal. Oh, and you get half a truck as part of the deal. Yeah, I'm going to send you this link. And you're going to call on this one. Did you turn off your noise suppression?
Yeah, I was looking for that in the beginning. So voice, and noise suppression. So yeah, all I see here is Chris.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's the one, and just turn it off. Like, turn it to none.
Okay.
Because what that does is it turns off all the background noise when you put it on there. So your audio, your voice sounds perfect, but we want to hear the background audio because that's where the phone call's coming from.
Awesome.
Okay, so this is the one you're calling on. It's 43,000. It's been on for 433 for 344. So this is one to call on. This is definitely one to call on.
So I got to find out if it's still available.
No, not that. You're going to find out if why it's been on for so long. It's still available if it popped up. So just say you're calling on this, and you said, just be as curious as possible. It's all about saying, hey, there's no pictures, and that kind of leads me to believe there might be a renter in there. Is that true? If so, how much are the rents? Can you confirm that maybe rents in this area are about $1,350? And they'll say, oh no, they get whatever. So it's just going right into it, but just be like, and just be like, I always say, oh, hey Marie, what's going on? It's Saint. I'm looking at 215. Because if you go with that approach, they're going to think they talked to you before. Okay.
It says they have a renter in there, lease to own for $600 a month.
That's what.
Yeah. It matures 4/1/2035, but I guess they still have it for sale.
Okay. Well, okay. So here's what's interesting about a lease to buy. That's an interesting. They've got a 10-year lease, and they, at the end of it, they'll own it.
Yeah.
Call anyhow. This is gonna be good practice, just to understand, and just say and totally fall on the sword, and just be like, hey, this is all new to me. Can you explain to me what that is?
Okay. Calling now.
Yeah, and just say, because what I'm seeing is rents in the area are about $1,350. And just play dumb. Let them talk to you.
607-7975. Calling.
Yeah, great. We can hear that. Thanks.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail Maureen McManus.
Just call back. Your first two usually aren't recognized, so just keep on calling.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail Maureen McManus.
It's getting better. You're getting closer.
Yeah, she just sent me a text. She says she's on the line with somebody else.
Okay, cool. Say, just give me a call back as quickly as you can, and tell her what you're calling about, and then put in your phone the address and her name. So when she calls you back, you're not going to be fumbling around. And then keep that tab open, and just open up another tab when I send you another property.
Okay, got it.
That way you can right to that tab. And what I do is I move that tab like over to the beginning, so I know which one is going to be calling me back.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I looked at so many, I forget to close them. So I'm not too bright. Okay, like that's a lead one. I don't need that anymore. Where are we here? This is the Florida leads. Okay, let's go to your other leads. That one we're done with. That we're done with. Done with. Is this where we are? Houston. Those are for Kimberly, Houston. All right, let's go back to where were we searching?
We went to
Tulsa. That's right.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Oop, and that was the right one. I just went out of Tulsa. Yeah, so the key here is we're just hammering. And that's the only way. A lot of people, this is what frustrates them. They're like, well, nobody's answering. I'm like, I don't care. Just go to the next one. I'm not really good with excuses. I don't know if you catch on to that. It just doesn't do it for me. It's like, well, do you want to do this or not? This is, I mean, it's like saying, oh, I want to go swimming, but I don't want to get wet. Like, shut up. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. Looks like it's kind of the same thing. I'll send you this one. They don't have a mortgage, so that's good too. And I'm going to send that over to you. There you go.
Trent, I make at least 50 to 100 calls a day, honestly. So like,
okay, well, wait a minute. Okay, so here I'm going to call BS on that big time.
No,
because
I'm serious.
I'm going to call BS because why are you nervous to do it?
Because I'm on camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You big baby. Okay, well, there's something going on then, because you with that many phone calls. Okay, let's be specific. How many answers?
On average, maybe less than that, but yeah, probably like 10.
Okay,
maybe less than that.
Tell me why it doesn't go further. What's going on? There's a reason, and so let's figure it out.
Yeah, let's figure it out. That's what I want to get to the bottom of, to be honest. That's why I was animate the other day about doing this and getting out of my comfort zone.
Good.
I can't put a finger on it. I think that
it could be credibility
in the contract part.
Yeah.
Like everything is good. As soon as we get to the contract part, they'll like switch up on me.
Okay, but what happens at the contract part? What happens that's different? Because I'm just trying to find out. You've gotten a verbal commitment from a realtor.
Yeah.
Why would the contract change anything? Because you've got the verbal commitment. Hey, we want to buy it for $100,000. Okay, that sounds great. Send over a contract. Now, are you like, well, where do I get a freaking contract? Or I don't want to deal with a contract. I don't want to do all that reading. What is it?
All right, so I can base this on my last three because they're all different. The first the first agent in this set of threes said I had to drop the track, and that kind of stumbled me because I had never drawn out a contract for this specific type of deal, and this was, you know, and I was like, oh, and I'm an agent myself. I was like, doesn't the agent pull? I said, don't you just pull this from your broker's contract list and you know, mark it up with addendums? And then she was like, I'm not doing your work for you. I said, well, I'm not an agent.
Okay,
and
so
that's where the combated
through,
and then she kind of left that where it was. And I learned from my mistake there.
No problem. We can solve that easily. I'm here to help you out with that part of it. We can JV on any deal at all for the first few deals to get you comfortable in that situation. We'll draw up the contract. So we'll take care of it. One thing that I think happens is, and I don't think people do it on purpose, but we get a little combative with the realtors. And there's some that I'm fine being combative with because I know I'm not going to do business with them. So I'll give them a little bit of crap for fun. But for the most part, we want to make their job easy. Okay. And so if you can take this as a service business, that you're there to help them, that they're your customer, and think of it that way, like, hey, I'll take care of all that. No problem. Oh, you got a problem with that on next Thursday? Hey, no problem. We'll do it on Friday. Or, hey, I can put this together and do that for you. And the more we can walk them through it and be like their helper, the better.
Yeah, which leads me to my third one. So I'm skipping over the second one just to kind of like demonstrate that I've learned from it. So the third one, the guy was like, oh, you know, you got to write up the contract. I said, you know, no problem. I'm happy to do it for you because I had you know, another wholesaler's contract ready to go. I had it ready, and then I said, I'm going to send you over the contract. He goes, well, my seller got back to me. This was a Florida property. I was getting it for $800,000, $80,000 down. And he was only selling it for like $730. And his seller came back his seller came back and said he wants it for $850. And I said, no problem. How would you like me to purchase? You know? And he was like, figure it out. So it's kind of like where he didn't want to sell. Rich was just like, drop that, leave that alone. But I had delivered the contract to him, and we had everything in agreement verbally. And then when it came down to signing, changed the term last minute. And then the second one was the same situation where she verbally, which I sent you the list for that, decided not to go with the other wholesaler and go with you, JV, on this because she was so animated the Memphis properties portfolios.
Yep.
And she was like, I can make decisions on this, no problem. So when I presented it as a portfolio with 1.3 and I presented it at 730, so 260 a property, and she agreed. And then when it came down to the contract, she goes, well, I gotta talk to the seller. She got back to me and she said, well, my seller doesn't understand. It can only process one house at a time. So if you want to buy a house, just let us know which house you would like to buy, and then we'll move forward. And then I sent her over. I said, all right, no problem. We'll do it one at a time. I sent her over to 260. Never responded back to me. A week later, I kept hitting her up, and then she just ignored and kind of like deleted my, you know, to make my
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So the answer to all of it is that's the nature of the business. Okay.
Yeah.
And so you're doing everything right. You're being polite. You're satisfying things. I think you're fine. I think you're totally fine. I think you've had a string of bad luck, and that's just how this works. So I think you're
Yeah,
fine.
but that I don't believe in that. Like, like there's gotta be a pinpoint that
Okay, let me tell you something real quick. Wasting your time right now on that issue is I've got stuff to show you. I've got stuff to teach. We can talk about that all day. But it's a huge waste of time. It's not getting you anywhere. So don't worry about it. Like let it roll off your back. Just Josh reminded me there's a contract too in Wholesale Atlas that you can fill out. Did you know that? I always forget.
No. I didn't know that.
Contract.
Yeah.
And
well, I just got Wholesale. So
okay, good. No, that's no problem. So the generate email allows you to, it gives you the email too that you can send to them. So all you have to do is whichever one you're doing, if you're doing subject to, then come down here and just hit generate email and it'll switch to subject to. Okay, so that said, did we call this one?
No, we didn't call this.
We didn't call Maria?
Oh, okay. We did call. Sorry.
Right, isn't that the one we put over here?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we did call her. Sorry, yeah. I just didn't read the address.
She's got both of them. She's got that one and another one. Look at that. So she's got both of these. So write that down that she has both of those that I sent you.
Okay.
She might have this one. Let's see if she has this one too. Hey, she's our gold mine. We want to talk to Marie. Okay. She's got 3 of these. Okay, good. So so look these up. I'm going to send you this one too, so you have the link. Good. Okay, but this is good news. This is great. Yeah, I really want to see if I can get you to not worry about things in the past. That's gonna be a big deal. Because again, it's a waste of time. When you're making phone calls, you're moving forward. When you're thinking about the phone calls and you're mad that they were jerking you around a little bit, then you're just wasting time. It's only hurting you. It's not allowing you to get on the phone. Let's see if she's got this one too. This one is, these are all solid. Maybe she's the gatekeeper there. Nope, Vincent. Okay, here's another one. So Section 8, excellent cash flow every month. So, good. Okay, so this one's rented. Let's call on this one. It's 49, and it's saying that it's excellent cash flow. So the rent estimate is, let's call it $1,000 a month, $960. All right, I'm going to send you this one real quick. There's the link. Let's call on that one. And a lot of times, if they don't answer, I just move on. I mean, you can leave a message, you can do all that stuff, but I'd much rather, I will leave a text and say, call me, but I just move to the next one. And so you're constantly on the move.
Okay.
And it's cool because you'll, okay, so we'll call on this one, but you'll get to a point where you're like, holy crap, it's 4:00. I got to go home. It happens fast.
Calling Vincent.
Okay.
Hello, Vincent. Yes, I'm calling about 604 30th Street, North Tulsa. Yeah, I was just calling. Is that still available?
Yeah, it's part of a package of 7 Section 8 properties.
A part of the package of 7.
Yeah, it's to Section 8 voucher hold. Been there 8 years now.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, well, Section 8 pays the first of every month by clockwork, so you don't have to chase down the renters. And they also you don't have to worry about people tearing up the properties either, because they lose their vouchers if they do. So a lot of positives on all that. The entire package of 7 is on Section 8 vouchers. Most of them recently approved. That one's just kind of a lost leader, I guess. The actual rent are $600 on that one. and the renter pays $100. But the Section 8 rents go up to I believe it's 850.
850.
As soon as the owner installs a central air conditioner. Right now, it's just one. So
AC.
So,
Okay.
as soon as he puts out the funds to put in a central, they'll raise the rents.
Yeah. Is there any way I can get for all 7 properties as to what they would need to qualify additionally for Section 8?
And they're all qualified. They're all Section 8 right now.
And they're all no, but you said one needed an AC.
Oh no, that just all that would raise the Section 8 rents from 600 to 850.
Oh, got it.
It gets you a raise once you get what they want in there.
Okay.
They come out and inspect, give you a check, a punch list of what needs to be repaired or whatever, year or so, and you just get those done. They give you the approval.
Sounds good. This might be right up my alley.
Yeah, it's really gotten to where it's a much more efficient way to go than doing standard rents.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they about 2-3 years ago raised Section 8 rents to market levels. It's not a little better.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have the portfolio number that the seller had in mind?
Yeah, he's wanting $720,000 for all 7. I tell you what, I can send you the whole Excel spreadsheet on it.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Shoot me over your email contact information and shoot that over here in just a few.
All right, sounds good, Vincent. My name is Saint, so you'll get one from one Saint. I appreciate everything. Thank you for the information.
Bet.
All righty. 7 properties, 724. That was crazy. Man, maybe I should start calling when you're on.
No, you were great though. You were super great. You killed that. No, that was great. But this is what I'm telling you guys constantly. Get on the freaking phone because we never know what's going to happen. This guy's saying it's, there's 7 properties at 720 for all, right?
724, yeah.
Oh, I apologize that I didn't say 724. Whatever. No, great. You and I are going to work on that because I have a buyer in Tulsa.
Oh, amazing.
This is that deal. Like, this is what we're talking about. You want to work with me on that?
Come on, Trent. Is that even a question?
Okay, let's do it. Because now let's just test the waters on this. If I were to say, I haven't done any due diligence yet, but when I look at it all and I say, hey, I want this whole portfolio, I'll give you $100. How do you feel? Is that something? Boom, you got $100 for making a phone call.
No.
Okay, good.
Not for me.
This is what
for me. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm testing. That's why I'm testing waters.
Yeah.
Well, what if I say, well, this is awesome. I'm going to give you $100 per property, $700. You walk away.
Nah.
Okay, what's the price that would work? Because I'm just trying to vet this. I don't know on this, and I'm saying this is for this. This is just a test. But if I said $1,400,
go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no. If I said $1,400, $200 a property, what would you think? Starting to sound better, right?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I don't know. Like for me, like if I'm selling a property, I'm making $1,000 or $2,000, right? So like the first property that I wholesale, I made $5,000. So like anything less than that would be like ridiculous off of one property. So if I'm making, if I have 7 properties, I'm looking at $35K.
Okay, but now we're thinking two different ways.
Well,
But
I'm just giving you my frame of thought.
no, and I'm giving you. This is purely just hypothetical. I'm having fun right now.
Yeah.
But you made a phone call.
Yeah.
Okay. So on my side, I could be. Everybody's in the chat. They're all saying, "Hold your ground." But if it's a situation where I love it and I'm like, bro, you just made a phone call, and I'll give you $17.50, $2.50 each for a phone call. So there's two different ways to look at it. There's the way that I would look at it as I just made $17.50 for a phone call, or your side, you're like, well, I could be getting $1,000 per property possibly. So is that $7,000? Is that okay? Good. I just want to see where your mind is, because you're kind of middle of the road guy, where you're like, I'm okay, I'm not hurting, I can wait the month, whatever. But also in my other work, I mean, there's some people that I'll say, hey, I can pay you today. You don't have to wait the 45 days.
100%.
And if you give me a 10% discount, and they're like,
honestly, you know why I was a little. I see it both ways. If I'm hurting for cash, and I need it, and I made a quick phone call, and he told me this information, and I know I could get a quick $250 out of you, so or $700. I'm shooting you that. You know what I mean? If I need it, I'm gonna shoot. Exactly. I'm gonna shoot that information. Hey, I got somebody on the line. It's $1. Here's a fire lead. Boom. But then if I'm wholesaling, like me personally, I'm wholesaling. You know what I mean? I know what it is, and I have goal in mind, which I do, of X amount of money that I want to make. I'm looking at long term. I'm putting it in the books. I'm like, okay, that's a potential 15 to 30 in my pocket. That's gonna come 2-3 months down the line while I make these other calls, and that's going to compound interest for me. So that's how I'm thinking. I'm thinking about compound interest at the end of my term, at the end of my summer. I have money coming in.
Perfect. Okay. This was great.
Yeah, this is amazing. I was in the middle of shooting him my email, so I'm gonna do that. And real.
Yeah, send it over to me to that portfolio. Let's work on it together. Okay. And this is my first time working with this buyer, so I'm also testing the waters with them. I got to see where they're at and what they think. So this is good. Here's the other. There's another byproduct.
Yeah.
Your energy level right now is through the roof, because you're like, sweet, I've got something to work on. I'm gonna get this. This is gonna be my focus for a minute. But the second you're done doing whatever, getting it, vetting it, go to the next call. Keep that energy going. Let's keep that momentum going. Okay.
Awesome.
You did great. You did really great.
I appreciate it. Thank
you. Yeah, no, you did great. So I'm going to keep this as a note.
Yeah.
And we'll work together on it. I'd be psyched to work with you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fun. I really want to get one in the books with you, for sure.
Absolutely. And again, I'm a long-term guy.
Yeah.
So I don't care about making a ton of money off of the first one or the second one. It's about long-term money for me.
Yeah.
I want to do 700 deals with you. I don't want to do 2. You know what I mean? So we'll get this. We're gonna get this going. Okay. Good. Excellent job. Really good. Hopefully that helped a lot of people right now.
Yeah. Because everybody saw how, I don't know, I was, and I was really hell bent on finding that X factor that was not getting me a deal. And honestly, it's the luck of the draw. And I hate to say that because I don't really believe in luck. I believe in, if you're doing your due diligence and staying consistent, something will come. Some people may call that luck. I call that consistency. But, proof is in the, you know what I mean?
That's where luck comes from. You know that. Yeah. That's, it's hard work and consistency, and that creates luck. And it's called hard work, and you're doing it. It's amazing how lucky people who go out and kill it every day are compared to people that sit on their couch and eat Doritos all day. You know what I mean? It's weird. How are they more lucky? Yeah.
I'm going to stay in right now.
Well, yeah, because I've got the buyers, so let's do it. And I told those guys, I said, we've got 2 different buyers that have given us our buy boxes, and we're just getting organized on our side. I want to go slowly with them. I want to test the waters. I want to make sure they're solid. I want to make sure all that stuff. So don't go bananas yet, but there's going to be a time. Promise you. I can guarantee it. But yeah, you've got that other realtor that's got the 3 properties. So hammer her a little bit.
Should I hit her up again? Like, how do you feel about that whole situation after you told me a yes, then it was a no, then kind of like rolled me about? Do you still want to do business with someone like that? Is it a matter of ethics, or it's a matter of
for which one? For the 3? The one
the Memphis properties, the Lee Street, the Cars, the New York Street. This is all in Memphis.
Right. Those properties, and they've been giving you a hard time, right?
She hasn't been responding, so I kind of wanted you to give her a call.
Yeah, let's you want to call her? Let's do it.
Yeah. I definitely want to give her a call, see where she's at.
Do me a favor. Let me make sure nobody else is wanting to do anything. Nobody put their hand up yet. Let me see. Does anybody else want to come up on stage, or are you guys cool with me calling on Saint's problem child realtor? All right. Forever hold your peace. There we go. Yeah, send it to me.
I think it's still in the DM. Hold on. Let me double check on it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's in there. I'll go get it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's call her. Let's call her and see what's going on. So she is just not responding anymore?
Oh, yeah, she's not responding to me anymore.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Now we can go about this 2 different ways. I can go about it as a new investor coming in that she hasn't heard from before. Or I can be like, hey, why aren't you talking to Saint? I like the new investor.
You just go in as a new investor and see what she thinks. Because if she's getting the same offers here and there, she might just respond back to me, because you're a low ball. So as soon as she hears like a super low ball hit, she might just come back crawling.
Good. This is a possible strategy that we can do, So I'm going to call. Okay, sold. This one says sold. Do you see that?
Clark. Which one is that? Clark. Oh wow, Clark sold.
Maybe that's why she's not getting back to you. So you're probably good. Move on.
Okay.
Just lose them. Yeah, they probably sold them all.
Yeah.
Weren't they a package?
No, they weren't package. I was trying to get it as a package. Clark Street was the one that got shot up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try yours.
I'm actually surprised she sold that. Maybe she had a buyer. That's why she don't buy Clark car.
That could have been.
Maybe she had a buyer lined up.
That'd be dumb on her part. You want to make sure you have backups always. Let's see if this one is. This one's still there.
Yeah.
Okay, and keep in mind they're only 34 days listed, so they're not hungry yet.
No, she relisted. They were like 100 days.
Okay. Yeah, let me call her real quick.
Yeah.
That's her number, is that right?
I think so. It's on the phone that I'm holding, so I can't look without exiting out.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, it's got to be. What was her name?
I forgot her name. If you hit Zillow,
don't worry about it. I'll start from scratch.
Okay. Allison.
Oh, it's Meyer Group.
Hey, how are you? I'm calling about 1002 New York Street.
1002 New York Street?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Are you looking to purchase it?
Yeah, I'd like to. Once I know all the stuff, what can you confirm for me? I'm planning on buying it to rent. In the area, is about $3,000 for rent makes sense.
Yes, so I just work in our office. Let me get you in contact with the agent who's listing that property, and they can help you out more with that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'd be great.
So, what's your name?
Trent, Trent.
Sir?
And the last name is Kamerman, Kamerman.
Yes, sir. And is this the best number to reach you at?
That is perfect.
Awesome. Yes, sir. That's Allison's listing, I believe. I'll forward your information to her, and she'll reach out to you.
Thank you so much. Can I get her cell phone? Would that be possible?
Oh, yes, sir. I can do that for you. Give me just one moment.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Okay, I gotta.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes, sir. Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. It's 901 628 4986.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. It's my pleasure, and I'll also forward your information to her.
Okay, bro.
Just to make sure she sees it.
All right. Are you a realtor as well or no?
No, sir. I'm not.
Not yet, though, right?
Right. Yes, sir.
Awesome. There is a way that you can like chase houses, right, on your own, and you don't have to have a real estate license. Did you know that?
My dad runs the team, so I'm kind
Well,
of.
you're screwed. Yeah, you got it. Yeah,
that.
Nope. I won't even. What we do is we chase it. I've got a bunch of students that chase houses, but your dad's way better, so I'll leave it alone. I'm not gonna compete with your dad. All right, good for you. But if you ever want to make money around your dad, give me a call, okay? And I'll teach you how.
All right, I got you.
All right, bro. Take it easy. See ya. There's always an opportunity. You never know.
ABCs always be closing.
That was funny. It's my dad. He'd kill me. So like, well, have your dad call me. I'll teach him something too. But do you see why I did that with him? Because you could tell by his voice that he was like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah. And so you're like, oh, hello. You've got a little insecurity. Let me and so your voice is everything on these. And it's so funny because I'll get students, they'll be like, oh, they want credibility. And then I'll call them. And just with my voice, they never ask for credibility. I don't think I've ever been asked for credibility, proof of funds, any of it. Because if you come in and you kind of run the show, people respect it. It's kind of funny. All right, here we go. What's that?
They won't question that.
Hi, you've reached Allison Ogilvy with eXp Realty. Please leave.
And in those situations too, you want to get the dad's name, and then I'll tell Allison that the dad told me to call her. Like, yeah, he said you're the one to talk to, and he wants to personally make sure that I get you to be doing this. Gives you more credibility for no reason. Allison, answer your phone. Here's what we're looking at, TikTok. This is the house.
Hi, you've reached Allison.
And we always call 4 times just because I'm obnoxious.
Probably
the first. Yeah. My favorite is when they answer and they're like, what? You're like, oh, good. I knew you were there. That's no way to get a hold of somebody. I'm like, well, we're talking.
Hi, you've reached Allison Ogilvy.
Okay, Allison, we're going to try again. We at least have the office letting us know. But this is a nice place. I mean, it's turnkey. There's no exposed walls or anything. So it's kind of nice. That's good. And then we're looking at this one being $500,000, but the rent's only $3,000.
Hi, you've reached Allison Ogilvy.
So what is the reason why do you like this one so much if it's not going to cash flow?
The reason why I liked this one was because it was turnkey, fully furnished.
Yep.
And
who's going to buy it?
Low price. I got it down to 60 accepted verbal offer.
Wait, for how much?
260 accepted verbal offer.
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's excellent. Okay, good. That's good. Okay. All right, we're just gotta wait for her. So she might call me back, and then I'll pull you up.
Okay, cool.
Excellent. Hey, huge job. Whoa, you just left. Whatever. Okay. I was gonna say you did a great job, but not anymore. I know you can still hear me. Saint, really good job though. I just want you to know that because you busted through some walls, and the whole reason you busted through those walls is because you made phone calls. And again, guys, if you sit and analyze anything that you haven't called on, you are wasting your time. So please stop analyzing anything that you haven't called on. There is no reason at all. And what's cool is as you get better and better at this, the more phone calls you make, the more you're going to be like, oh, this is a deal. Oh, that's a deal. Oh, this is going to work. You don't have to analyze it. And there's no way to analyze anything unless you know what the reason is they're selling. You got to find that out. Does that make sense to everybody? I appreciate you too, Saint. You're awesome. That one, the Tulsa 7 units is going to be kind of fun. I'll call my buyer on that tonight or right after this. Okay, guys, who in the audience has not made a phone call and is okay with getting beat up a little bit? Gene left because I think I beat him up a lot. Hey, Trent, when they ask you, who do you work for? What can I say? What I do, and I always do this just because it makes them more gentle with me, is I say, I'm a brand new investor. I just got into it, and so bear with me because I'm a moron. And that you would be amazed at how much more information you get when they think you're dumb. And Randy, you might be dumb, so that's even better. So I don't worry about my credibility at all when I'm talking to people, because a lot of people are like, hey, I'm an investor, I'm doing it. I don't do that. I just go right into the property. I want to kind of guide them away from the who are you part of this, and just get right into the property. Does that make sense, Randy? Great, cool. Guys, get up on stage. That's the only way for this to be a really good live stream, because then we're all learning together. I think it's really important. I think Saint just saved a ton of you a bunch of time, because hopefully he proved to you why to get on a phone. He made a call on one and got a portfolio of 7. So in a good area. I'm on my phone right now. Okay. That's excellent. Anybody, come on, guys, get up here. Or should we just end the live and be done? Because I don't want to waste my time if I'm wasting your time. Let's maybe, hopefully, what I'm hoping is all 45 of you are so busy that you're on the phone right now with realtors. That's probably what's going on. Oh, John's going to come up. Thank you, John. Save the live. Hey, John, what's going on?
Not much. Yeah, I usually can't make these just because I'm working during the day in the morning. So I thought I got the day off, so I thought I would pop by and visit.
Well, let's do it. Have you been making a lot of phone calls or no?
Yeah, I've been making phone calls. I just want your opinion on pocket listings, because I've had realtors send me leads for pocket lists. Are those a good idea, or?
Those are not only a good idea, those are an excellent idea, because you're getting them first. The greatest thing you can get, the whole reason I get on the phone with realtors is to get pocket listings. Because sometimes you'll call on one property, and like with this one, the guy's like, oh, he's got 6 others. Like, oh, okay. And now, are those on market or off market? Is that pocket listing? Is it listed yet?
They're like everything, like on market, off market, turnkey rehab. And also too, it has this suggested like price too. And sometimes the suggested price falls into my acceptable offer that I can give them. Sometimes it's not, so then I just revert to seller finance.
Send me one. Let me see it.
Okay, I actually sent like 6 yesterday.
Me?
There's like a whole list of them. There's probably like I think there's like probably like 20 or 30 of them.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me get they're in my email, so I have to go get them.
Is that the one that you have under for 60? The last
that one no, actually.
The last thing I got
that's a different one.
Hey John, the last DM I got from you was in May. I don't have anything else.
Yeah. I do have a Memphis couple contracts, but I think I might have to cancel them.
Okay. So
yeah.
did you text me all the 60 that you found?
No, I didn't yet.
Oh, okay. Send me anything, and I'll look at it real quick and let's see what it.
Okay, sorry. I'm just going off the cuff here. That's sorry. I haven't been keeping up to date. I've been talking to a lot of other people. Hang on, let me give me a sec.
Of course, no problem. Yeah, I mean, guys, pocket listings are everything. That's what we love. We love a good pocket listing. I gotta figure out where I can put this that you guys can see. Hey, TikTok, to come in here. Hey, Terrence. Cool. Terrence joined. Oh, perfect. Terrence is in. Are you in the audience, Terrence? I'll bring you up. Let's get to know you. Come into the Discord, you guys. Terrence just did it. And in TikTok, you get kind of an idea of what's going on. But if you come into the Discord, I can talk to you, and we can satisfy any of your questions. So the deal is, there's a ton of people out there wholesaling, and I think if you watch TikTok at all, you see there's so many people that pop up saying they're wholesalers and that they're teaching wholesaling and everything. I'm going to actually not only just tell you, I invited Terrence to join your Discord. Thank you very much, Marilyn. You're the best. Was that Marilyn? Yeah. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you. I'm going to hold your hand through the whole process, because I started about a year ago doing this, and I noticed nobody was answering any of my dumb questions. The simple ones like, hey, what is hashtag resources on the left-hand side? I don't even know what Discord is. I'm gonna help you from the beginning, but I make it super simple. And the simple part of it is I teach you how to get on and make a phone call and talk to a realtor. And it doesn't matter if you know what you're talking about or not, because you just need to call. You need to find out the motivation of the seller, and then you're going to get off the phone, and then you can run all your numbers and you can figure all that other stuff out. You'll have like 2 hours, because then you're going to call the realtor back and have a reasonable, like, intelligent answer for them. If you try to do it off the cuff, I don't know if you've watched Richard over at Hold My Hand Wholesale. He's excellent, but he's been doing it for 5 years. And so he can do it off the cuff because he's got the muscle memory. On a first call, not going to happen. You're not going to do anything that's going to get you that quick to be able to offer or make an offer or do numbers right away. So, all right, guys, anybody else in the audience never made a phone call to a realtor? I want you up here, and I want to make you do one live, because I think it's really important to get out of your comfort zone. The only time you can grow in life is to face your fears. And so that's what I want you to do here. Even though it's kind of a silly fear, and we're all adults, most of us. I mean, there's some 16-year-olds in here, but the majority of us are adults, and we're afraid to get on the phone, and we self-sabotage. We're like, yeah, I'm going to get on the phone right after lunch. And then you go make lunch, and then you're like, oh, it's an hour later. And then you're like, well, probably do the phone call maybe after 2 or so. Yeah, it's like, no. I want you to rapid fire. Just get on phone calls. Like when I get off this live in 14 minutes, if not sooner, because you guys aren't communicating back with me at all, and we need to, because that's what makes this work. And we're waiting for you. Did you, John? Are you sending over anything?
Yeah, I'm sending it right now. Yeah, I'm just doing it. I don't know. Discord will only let me send in so many characters, so I'm.
Yeah, here, I'll send you my email too.
Oh, okay, that's probably better actually.
And you got the day off. You should be nothing but making phone calls today because you've been dying.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Self-sabotage.
I know. Yeah, self-sabotage, procrastination.
But why are we doing it? You're paying you know, I know you're probably over to Hold My Hand too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many different places are you, like, what other ones are you doing? Wholesale Atlas, what else? Anything?
I did like PropStream.
Okay. So you're spending monthly.
And then I just been doing like these like well, I just forwarded you the pocket listings.
Okay, cool. Let me take a look here. Yeah, I just want to make sure you guys are getting your money's worth. I mean, with Hold My Hand Wholesale, excellent education over there. But what's 10 times better is getting on the phone. Let me see. What's the, there it is, John. Got it. Okay, I'm just going to start off with that first one in Memphis.
Sure.
Let's take a look at that and see what we got.
Some of them have photos, some of them don't.
Okay, we'll see. Have you looked any of them up on Wholesale Atlas?
No.
Okay.
Just on Zillow or like Zillow Estimate or Buy Box.
Yeah, the beauty of Zillow and searching for it that way with Zillow and then Zillow Rent Estimator and then PropStream is you get to spend 15 minutes looking at one property because you're going to 4 different places. In Wholesale Atlas, it's all in one spot. So here, I just pulled it up. Am I still sharing?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so here's what's cool. If you haven't used it, is like we're here. I'm hiding your address, so that will keep it safe. We know it's a 3-bedroom. Everything says at the top, and then we come down here and we can see if they have a mortgage, and they don't. There's no loan history. And the beauty here is we've got 4 different ways of doing these, but we're going to make a phone call first, right, and find out what's going on. So these are all off market, right? Are they off market or on market?
Both.
But you've already talked
but you
to the
clicked
realtor
on the first one. I think that one's the on market one.
Okay, and you've talked to the realtor about this?
Yes. She's the one that
What's
sent me this.
Okay, what's their reason for selling?
They I guess they're just they just want to, you know, just a desperate landlord, or usually sometimes it's like a distressed property.
Stop. John, I know what the possibilities are of why they're selling. I don't even know why these people are selling. Super important because
okay.
That's when I can make now I can be like, oh, well, you know, they need a certain amount of money down, or, oh, they don't care. They've already gotten into their other house. They don't have to worry about another loan. It gives me a way to offer them some money. Okay, so we're going to look at this one without knowing that part, which I need to know sooner than later. Okay. We also want to find out if it qualifies for Section 8, if that's already been going on. We want to know, are there renters in it now? I don't think there are. Is that what we're saying? More than likely.
That one, no.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some information on it. Yeah.
There's a potential of $1,000 a month on a 48. If we, what were they asking? They're asking 80. So Wholesale Atlas is way more generous than I am. I would come in here and offer 40. And then let's do a quick look at the pictures. see how much we need to fix in here. It's not horrible. It's dirty. But yeah, I mean, it's not hammered by any stretch, which is good. You're not dealing with, we're just needing to hang some. Why would you have a beer? Somebody's got issues. They've got their beer thing right there. Like, make sure when you come out of the closet, crack your beer. Okay. Yeah, it's not horrible. So on this one, I would just go in, and since you don't know their motivation yet, and go ahead and lowball them and just say, hey, I saw the place. I want to see if 40 grand would get this done. One reason we lowball is to build the conversation. They're like, oh, no way can we go 40. And like, oh, okay, well, what can you go? Okay, so right away we are telling them that we're not going to pay 80, but we're somewhere between 80 and 40, and so they're gonna counter back. Okay.
Right.
So let's go ahead and make that phone call. Do you want to make it?
I'm just on my phone right now. I'm just kind of, I can't. Sure.
Yeah, and I won't say that we're working together or anything. Let's just do this as a fresh call. I'll act like I'm a new guy calling on it.
Yeah.
But it's really important for you to get, even when you get pocket listings, find out the motivation. Like, oh, cool, the pocket listings. Okay, well, let me ask you about each one of them. Like this one. So what's going on? We just need to find out what's happening so we know what to offer. Like, I won't make an offer on this first call. There's no way.
Yeah.
Hello, Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie, how are you? I'm looking at 1115 Kyle.
Yeah.
What can you tell me a little bit about that place? Is it what's going on with it?
Yeah. So, I mean, Kyle's pretty cut and dry.
Okay.
The work that it needs is probably paint. The floors are wood. They're beautiful. We have a little exterior brick work. Are you calling it as the interest of an investor? Is this an owner occupant? Tell me what you're looking for.
Yeah, so I'm a brand new investor. I've just kind of started, and so I'm not super bright, and so I'm kind of looking for more properties that are in this realm so I can fix them a little bit and then get a good enough rent and hold them so I can give them to my kids when I'm dead. So that's that's kind of my plan. And so I'm looking online. Is our rents here about $1,000? Does that make sense?
On Kyle, yeah, you could probably get a little bit more than 1,000. Well, no, that was a one bedroom. A one bath. It has a attic in the basement.
It has an attic in the basement.
It has a bathroom in the attic. I'm sorry, it is index. I'm just.
Oh shoot! And that's a wet heat. Okay.
It's
I just want to see the attic that's in the basement. That's
right. So the restroom in the basement, which is why online in some places it says that it has two bathrooms. We're counting it as one. Market rent index over there is about 1,000 to 200. With a 3-1. 1,000 to 1,200.
Yep, gotcha. I'm gonna give you any break you want because it's so hot. I'll give you.
It is so hot.
I can tell.
I'm sitting, and I'm still hot.
Oh my god.
The floors are great. The heat, air, plumbing, electrical, and structural are where money is. As an investor, those are your most expensive expenses.
Yep.
So the heat and air are fine. The plumbing is fine. The biggest thing is the foundation. If we're being 300% honest, the foundation has been the issue that we've had most conflict with. But outside of that, it's just paint. And with the foundation, it's only settling. So have it reinforced, and it's still a deal. It's in a neighborhood. It's literally right across the street from the park. It's up the street from downtown and down the street from Midtown. And those are the areas that people love to live in because of the festivities. They have a lot of community events. They have a lot of, everyone knows everyone in those communities. There's much to do. It's a work, live, play area. It's very safe on that street. The neighborhood right around the corner from it is called Glenview, and it's where, let me see, what state are you in?
I'm in California, where it's
Okay, cool.
70
Yeah.
degrees right now. We're
Okay, cool.
at 70
Yeah.
degrees right now. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's all year we have to deal with 70. It's so hard.
Enjoy.
It's that stinking ocean breeze keeping everything nice and
I mean,
cool.
you know, enjoy.
Sorry, that's mean.
So
Well, the
what would be a
foundation kind of
equivalent
makes me
to?
nervous. What I
Okay.
mean, because I had one other one in Texas that I had to do the foundation. It was about 10 grand. What I mean, you said it's a steal of a deal. How steal of a deal can we get that? Do you think? What's their threshold?
Honestly, if that house were all fixed up and move-in ready, I could probably move it at 160, 180 if they did the embellishments. So I can send you, if you don't mind texting me your email address.
Yeah, of course.
I can send you pretty much all the comps you would like, all the possible outcomes that could be associated with that property that would make it make sense as an investment property. I'll also connect you to my husband who has off-market properties that you may be interested in.
Oh, wow, cool.
At that price point, there's ample opportunity for equity.
Right.
That foundation work doesn't need much. I mean, honestly, we would have bought it and just kept it if we didn't have, you know, a portfolio that needs maintaining.
Oh, gotcha. What would you have paid for it?
That was really my husband's decision.
Yeah, but we know who runs the show. Come on.
I probably would have done about 75,000, just because I enjoy having a nice margin.
And what it's up for 80 right now?
It's up for 80. It's up for 80.
What I mean, the sellers, are they? I mean, what's their motivation to leave?
She lives in a different state, and she only uses that house to come. One moment. She only uses that house to come visit family.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of
it's just,
it's a hotel. It's a hotel for her.
Cheaper than having a hotel.
Yeah, sure.
You know.
Okay.
You know, but she's getting a little older, so she doesn't move as much. Like I said, we would have picked it up for ourselves. Now we're off market people, which is why I said 75. At 80 is still okay.
It's okay, but yeah, I mean, with all the work that needs to be done, I'm looking conservatively probably 15 to 20 to get it up to snuff, like with all the embellishments and everything.
Yeah.
So then we're looking at 100.
Your light fixtures and your faucets and
but the rents wouldn't support, like it wouldn't cash flow if
let me see
at 1,000.
Are you down hard money or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. What's your cash out time?
Whatever it needs to be. I mean, we move pretty quickly. That's the beauty.
Okay, let me see. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Because what platforms are you using to rent it?
To check. I use Doorloop as my organizer, but I get local management companies to do.
Okay, yeah.
Do you guys do management?
We do not. We're managing right now. We're currently managing our personal portfolio, and it's enough. So we are hire one of our. So of course I'm the realtor on the team, but we're gonna hire one of our friends to manage our properties, because we also have short terms, mid terms, long terms.
Sure. No, and that's so I'd be looking. Maybe your friend could help me too if I pull the trigger on this.
Yeah, I'll send you a couple of options.
Awesome. You're so nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, for sure. And let me double check on. No, you could cash flow. I mean,
it's not
average rent is $1,395.
Yeah, I'm figuring it in 1,000 because the
25% is at the 1,200.
Right.
So I mean, if the 75th percentiles at 15 to 17.
Yeah.
So, and then also, I mean, you don't know our city. Let me explain. In that particular area, an Airbnb would do great. Are you more of a long term?
Yeah, I've got an Airbnb in Ohio that I do, but yeah, oh no, I totally understand. But when I'm investing, I base everything on the lowest possible rent, and so I'm still thinking $1,000 a month. It'd be tough to cash flow. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me give you a call back. I'm going to run some numbers. I'm probably going to come in with a little bit of a low offer, but is she interested at all in creative, anything seller financed or anything like that?
No, because we all, well,
she's
her
not
particular
into it.
situation,
Yeah.
she wants to cut it and dry.
That's what it sounds like. No, and that's why, yeah, that would be easier to do too. Usually I don't do
a roundabout number. Like I said, if you could take it home at 75, would you be interested or not interested?
I don't think it's 75. I think just because of the repairs that I'm looking at. But I'll run my numbers and I'll throw you something, and you can say a yes or no, and she can,
right.
You know how time is. I mean, I'm thinking more in the 60s, the high 60s. So let me make sure that my numbers make sense. I just want to go through the repairs with my construction team real quick and just see what they think.
Okay, cool.
And then tell me about the garage in the back, that cinder block that looks like it was caught on fire at one point.
You need 2 rails and a door if you would like to have a garage on the property.
Yeah, and that's going to be pricey too. Okay, so I just need to figure that in too.
Yeah, and if you try local, maybe not.
Not pricey?
Because I mean, we have contractors we can refer out to you as well. I mean, I'm a realtor, and as I've told you, I'm a deal shopper, so there's nothing you can't find with calling me.
Okay, perfect. Well, you are on my list now. Thank you so much. Give me your first and last name.
Oh, Stephanie Bobo. Well, Stephanie Bobo Dawson.
B-O-B-O?
B-O-B-O.
I love that. And Dawson is your married name?
Yeah.
And you try to not ever use that? Is that what you're saying?
No, I have to get used to it. I'm still getting used to it.
Oh, you're newly married.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Awesome. Congrats. Okay. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. You're amazing.
And then I'll send this over to you. Just give me numbers and we'll do the dance and see if it works for you.
Yeah, and I'm kind of cut and dried. I usually, like, I'll give you the number that I think is my best, and so I probably I don't want to waste your time with too much of it.
You'll be fine. This is my full-time life.
You're
and then
awesome.
Also, I'll call my guy and see what his total estimate was for the repair value on that one.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, cool beans. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, buddy. See you.
Yeah.
Bye. Bro, you got a good one there. Yeah, she's great. Like that's what you want. Okay, so guys, I just everybody listening, the report that comes out of that, that's what's the most important part. Making sure you not only make the report, but get all the information. I mean, I caught her, and it was cool when she's like, well, we buy these things. I was going to buy it. And I'm like, oh, what would you have paid? And she's like, oh, and she knew. She's like, why did I say that? And so she was like, oh, and she gave herself a $5,000 discount. So, I mean, she knows it could go for less. And so that's one I would go in and offer, 68. And I think because it cash flows at 80, I was, telling her it didn't, but it does. It cash flows at 80. $400 a month. So 25%, and then without the assignment fee figured in, it's 33%. That's an excellent deal. You should get on that today. Okay.
Okay.
If this isn't under contract by tomorrow, and you don't come into my lives and say it's under contract, you are self-defeating, because this is a slam dunk. So easy.
Okay.
So I want you to call her back and chat with her and just be like, hey, I've gone over everything. I'd love to offer you 70. I already anchored her at the high 60s. So if you come in at 70, 72, I think it'll get done. Let's get a contract going. Let's get this thing sold.
You can wholesale that for, I didn't even think to offer that high of a price. I usually just go off of.
What are you going to offer?
Well, I usually do like 70% of the listing price.
Okay, what were you going to offer? What's 70% of the listing price?
That would be, give me a calculator.
So I always offer 50%, right?
Right.
So that because, and the reason I do that, it's easy math. I know half of 80
Oh.
is 40.
Oh,
Right.
sorry, that'd be 56,000.
Right. So we already kind of did that. We did it in a
Yeah.
quiet, gentle way where I said, hey, I'd probably be in the 60s, right? And I was just testing the waters with her just to see where she'd be. She was still interested. So a $68,000 offer here wouldn't be horrible.
Okay.
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 Go get it
Okay,
done.
perfect.
This is great. And she's awesome. She's easy to work with. She's super nice. This is what she does. This is her life. She's obsessed.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
If you don't get on this, let me know and I will take it over and I'll do it. Okay. But please let me know. Don't just let it fly away, because this is a really good opportunity and I don't want it to get disappeared. Okay. So if you find that
I will.
or you're not going to do it, or you're feeling lazy or whatever it is, speak up and say, hey, I don't
No,
want to do this.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
But if you don't, please, like, don't be shy. Like, say, hey, Trent, I'm not going to do it. You can have it. Okay. Because
Okay.
I'll go after these hardcore. They're awesome.
Yeah. So I just didn't even think like it was possible to offer that high of a price, but
but did you see the numbers? Oh, you don't have Wholesale Atlas, do you?
No.
Okay, see how easy? Okay, so guys, a little pitch on Wholesale Atlas. I'll put it in the chat. They're giving me 25% off the first month to give to you guys. If you have PropStream, you won't need it anymore. You also you're not going on Zillow and then going over to Zillow Rent Estimator and then to PropStream to find things out. It's all here. This tells you right away property taxes, insurance, HOA fees. It breaks everything down. So even at 80,000, what they're asking for at a rent of, let's go to $1,000 is what I'm saying the rents are, just to be a little bit. It's negative cash flow of $110. That's what I told her. She said that the rents are $1,300. And this is at 80,000 still. At 1,300, it does cash flow. And it will get you a 24 cash on cash. See how fast that is?
24%?
24%.
Oh, okay.
So do you see how fast it shows you that? Now, if we get the price
Oh,
down
wow. I don't have to bounce around. Okay.
No, you're just done. Like, and so now I'm changing things. I'm gonna offer 68. And then now cash flow is 400. Now we're in the 35%. And we just tell her that that's all we can do. That's what my lender's going to give me. That's what's going to happen. Okay.
Okay.
See how easy that was?
Okay. Yeah, I will get a hold of her and then also, so how does that work exactly? Because the pocket listing, because I had one realtor send me it, and then you're talking to another realtor from a different. So I just assumed. Sorry, I'm just dumb. I'm not.
Yeah, no,
I'm still new to this.
No. You're no problem. You're getting a pocket listing is all it is a realtor's they heard about this and they want you to check it out first. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
So Stephanie wasn't your realtor?
No, it was a different realtor.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Then call your realtor and make that same offer. And yeah, so you're fine. So in that case, I'm going to keep Stephanie because I'm going to develop a relationship with the one that I called. I didn't realize it was a different realtor. Make sure because I'm going to definitely start a relationship with this woman. She's solid. Her husband's in it. They're in it. She's my Memphis connection now. This is awesome. So good. Okay, that's great. That's good to know because call your realtor and make an offer. Make an offer whatever you want to. You can do 65 because you haven't. Now you know everything that's going on with this property. We know it's an older woman. She just comes out when she's visiting family. It's not a primary home that she's really interested in. She's, and we know that that garage needs to be fixed. We know the foundation's got issues, and you know, just get all that out of your realtor. You don't have to tell her you know any of that, okay? And beat her up on the price. Try to get it down in the 60s. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But do it.
Thank you.
Do it.
Okay.
Don't just because it's your day off. Don't hang tight. Like, get this thing done.
All right. All right. So I will.
I can already tell you.
No. I'll give him a call. I even
in the chat. Let's just do a little quick survey. Is he going to do it or not? What do you think in the chat? Anybody think he's going to do it? I think he's going to think about it for the next 5 minutes. He will. He will. No. Marilyn's laughing at you. He's on it. No. Okay. It's 50-50 right now.
50-50. That's
better, or I will. That's the answer.
I will. I will do it. I will do it.
Yep. Trent does it. Okay. So don't dilly-dally. Now we're competing because I called totally away from yours. So that's not me stealing anything from you because I'm talking to a different realtor. So I'm gonna yield. I'm gonna yield. I want to hear you've got this under contract tomorrow. And if you don't, I will.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
You guys are awesome. It's what time is it? Oh, it's 10:12. Okay. So I'm gonna get on to my day and maybe call some Memphis places before John does. John, go get it.
Why did I come up here?
I know, what you get. But
yeah, Memphis is a good market, actually. Yeah.
It leads into the bird dogging part too. Like, if you guys are more comfortable just going after and finding things and then presenting them, and if I like them, I just pay you right away. That might be a way of doing things. Well, I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I haven't gotten a clear-cut idea, but I mean, I think Mr. Saint helped us a ton to understand it. And I think, you know, it's one of these things too, where John might want to just go and have a nice day, and he might, you know, say, well, yeah, send me $200 and I'll give you my deal. So who knows, right?
Maybe that. Yeah. I wouldn't object to that.
Okay, I had a feeling. All right. Well, that's not an offer. That's just, let's see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. Yes. Yeah.
Good job. Go get it under contract.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
I'm out of here, guys. That's it for me for today. Please come back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Let's start building a different little community here where we're kind of helping each other out. I might have good leads, Trent. I can send you. Yep, send them in my DMs. Anytime you guys have anything that you want to talk to me about and it's not a live. Also, I'm sorry, let me finish my thought. If you DM me, I check my DMs all day long. Okay, so please, if you have anything else you want to talk about, or if you guys get collectively into the homepage and say, hey, I wish Trent would go live right now, I'll pop into a live. If I've got 25 people that all want to go live in the middle of the day and you guys have questions or whatever, pop into the homepage. I get alerted when you guys are talking in the homepage, and I can pop on. I don't care. Also with TikTok, you guys get into Discord. It's so much easier for you to understand what's going on. I'll teach you. I'm more than happy to. All right. That is it, though, for today. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., like I am every single day except Sunday. And if you guys want more lives, let me know. I'm willing to put more lives up. All right. That was awesome. Take it easy. See you.